members of the congregation. You are now here on a Wednesday with Easy, the tech preacher. Truth to be told.
It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's easy, yep, tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher. All the real wired ones, where you at? 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 All the real wired ones, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Computer Solutions, and welcome to another episode of Wired Wednesday, baby. I was just about to say the Tech Preacher Podcast, baby. Don't forget about it.
Hey, don't forget about it.
Don't forget about it. Don't forget about the Tech Preacher Podcast. It goes down.
Oops.
There it is.
Whoops.
It goes down. Lesson 1.
That was right on point, though.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we gonna get into it. We gonna have some fun tonight. WWDC 2022 is in the books, guys, and we gonna have a conversation about it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna pull it apart and talk about it like it's no tomorrow. The difference between when we talk about it is that we gonna get down deep dirty in that ass, right? We not gonna just say, well, you know, Apple forgot to do this and Apple forgot to do that, and it's okay. Hell no, it ain't okay. This was the time that Apple was supposed to show it all. Well, it's a developers conference, so it's not really.
Yeah,
like
it's really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to call it how we see it. It's a developers conference to talk about the operating systems, and they don't put out hardware, but they did, right? So
yeah,
it was hardware, and yeah, I mean we go talk about it. I mean, think about it, right? They talked about hardware. What that was, that this glitch. I don't know. I got technical difficulties tonight, y'all. So just so y'all know, I got some network issues. It's going in and out. I don't know what's going on, but the show must go on.
Hey, we got you.
So let's talk about WWDC, the iPhone. Look, I think they spent a lot of the presentation on a lock screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so let me show y'all guys a short clip of what some of the things about the lock screen. I got some clips. Look, I'm doing it professional tonight. So check this out.
Effect with my daughters appearing in front of the time. Now, if I just press and hold, I can personalize it further. I'll just tap customize, and now I'm in the editor. Now check this out. I can simply swipe to try out different styles that automatically change the color filter, the background, and the font for
in the font. Yeah. So I mean, look, for copyright.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah,
I can't show it. I can't show everything. Just so y'all know. So a lot of people might say, well, why didn't they show the whole thing? Because I don't own the rights, and Apple is a little bitch.
Oh, dang.
So I can't show everything. But they spent a lot of time on the lock screen. And look, I got mixed feelings about this. I believe that I think the lock screen is locked, right? If you want to see notification, if you want to see things, you want to see this and that, I think you ought to open the device. But they put too much stuff on the lock screen. The lock screen.
I really think they really, but I really think for people that like lock screen, always on display, I think they're trying to capture. Although I wish they had copied more of what Android does, but it seems like they were really trying to copy the essence of Android lock screens, like the ones that are better at it. And give people
I think it look good. I really do. I really do think that they did a good job with the lock screen. About time, right? That the lock screen has been enhanced. The notifications is at the bottom, that don't interrupt the lock screen at all. you know, I mean,
Ray said it's a start.
it is.
I've heard some people say that Apple new lock screen shit is coming for Android.
What are you talking about?
Well, what you mean?
Like, I guess Apple is on Android's ass when it comes to
Oh no, I think
yeah.
it's definitely a direct, thing. And I think this is the only thing that I wish Apple would do better. Like when they copied the notifications from Android, copy it as Zach. We don't need to have a poor implementation. And that's the same thing that I want with this lock screen. And I was more excited about the lock screen than I was when they first copied Android notifications. So I just want them to do it well.
But this is the best that Apple have, just to talk half about the lock screen. I mean, they really spent a lot of time about the lock screen. I'm like, okay, the lock screen. And look, don't get me wrong. They went into some other details about some other things. But the lock screen, I ain't never thought we'd come to the day of a keynote address when they really talk about the lock screen, like the lock screen. And that's it. I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing a little bit.
I think Easy. I think they're in a tough spot, and I'm not trying to be devil's advocate, but I guess I'm gonna have to take that role.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to sell you on the phone that they know they can do more with, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they want that delineation between the phone, the iPad, and the MacBooks, and the PCs, right? So I think that's the issue that they have, right? So they're going to overplay the lock screen.
So let me show you another clip of the lock screen here. Let's check it out.
I can also make my lock screen more helpful by putting widgets right on the lock screen. So let me
widgets. Let's think about that. Let's go.
Now, I can also make my lock screen more helpful by putting widgets right on the lock screen. So let me move the girls down here and tap in to bring up the widget gallery. So I'll add the temperature, my activity rings, and let's drag in the calendar widget. Let's create another. I can bring up our brand new wallpaper gallery, which showcases a bunch of options for inspiration.
So that was some more things that they talk about the lock screen, right? The lock, we still on the lock screen. They added widgets to the lock screen.
Yes.
And they also added the background blurred out a little bit when you put just say if you put somebody in the foreground and they kind of change the background a little blurred out, I mean, look, man, I mean, I guess let me ask you a question. Like when I got my iPhone on, I mean, about 3 seconds or 4 seconds of if I don't touch nothing on the screen, it goes off. So I mean, it ain't like your display will stay on.
Yeah, but this is more like always on display. It's sort of like,
Okay.
like I've got my notification. Oh, you might not be able. Oh, it turned on because I lifted it up. But I have notification. I can see did someone text or did someone do a DM and all that stuff. And I like to not have to wake up my phone to do that because I don't wear a watch because I'm not messing with a watch that lasts 2 days. Barely lasts 2 days. That watch can sit and chill and not be used. So my phone is always going to be charged, so I can just look over at it and say, okay, I don't need to respond to that. But that's just me. And I know you guys are not really feeling, always on display.
Yeah. I mean, I look at if I'm going to have the phone in my hand and I understand, I always think that the lock screen is this a glance. This so you can see how many, if you got a couple of text messages, you want to see the clock. If you want to, play your music, you just play and pause. But all the rest of that shit, I mean, I just open the phone up and just get into the phone at that point, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Well, why would I hold the phone?
But, I mean, but
it's on the lock
Apple
screen.
Really have, you know what I'm saying? Other than waking up the phone, it was like completely off. They didn't have anything.
So don't get me wrong. All good stuff, right? Adding some stuff. It looked like they really paid a lot of attention to.
Yeah, but easy. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about this. There wasn't really much added for the phone outside of the lock screen. that was like, going to make their users go, oh my gosh, or make someone that's outside of their ecosystem go, oh man, you know what? Switching Apple.
Hey,
Exactly.
they did. The lock screen is what did it.
Oh Lord.
Well, so the lock screen, man. I mean,
Man, if you took a shot every time somebody said lock screen during the
Yeah,
stream,
yeah.
you'd be
oh
dead
my
right
goodness. I mean, lock screen.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. If we know, so put it this way, LaShawn knows I'd be like, what are you talking? If he called me close to the Google announcement, he goes, hey man, I hear that lock screen is fired. He knows I'd be like, man, what you talking about, sir?
Right, come on, sir. Really? Lock
So
screen?
it's really this bad this year? What are we doing here?
Right. What are we talking about here?
So DBMs, I see he
It's not a
debate with
big
me
deal.
already in the comments.
Oh,
So-
you see Paps.
so
you
easy.
skipped his
Facts.
comment though.
Wait, who else skip?
Paps.
Tap. Where that's at?
Right
Oh.
above D-Mills.
Right. Oh, all right. Right above DBMs. Here we go. How you
Well,
don't
good with
use
Tap.
Huawei phones, so we're on the top. Barry, my man, please convince Easy to try out the Vivo X80 Pro. He'll never go back, baby. He'll never go back.
I don't have one, so I'm gonna just stunt on. I'm gonna just show what I do have. I don't have.
He'll never go back.
I got the Peasants and the Pixel. So
I mean, it's so easy. You're saying always on display is not a big deal. Hey, man, let me tell you something. All right. I'm like this. When you got over 200 phones, I got at least 150 phones with always on displays. So it's when you deal with always on display, it's a big deal. But I can get into my phone. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, when I pick up my phone, I got picture Superman on there, right?
Not like easy. Easy. Some people use a lock screen, some people don't. You see what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing.
Some people use the lock screen. So for people that use the lock screen and they thought that this was lacking, they at least have it now on the iPhone. Like, to give you an example, some people that really rock Motorola, that's the reason why they rock Motorola. It's not just the chop. You were able to do actionable things with the lock screen, like swipe stuff away and do other stuff that you couldn't do on other phones, and you never had to go inside your phone. So so I get it. I get where you're coming from, and I also get the other side.
And so I want people to understand why it don't excite me when I see, widgets and shit on the lock screen. When you got 200 phones, fuck, man, I could pull up a blue phone and put a widget on the lock screen, for Christ's sake. And that phone costs
Easy.
about
Easy.
I know, it's not an iPhone, though.
I'm pulling over on the side of the road to line up shots with the Vivo. I've never called Kimmy, LaShawn, or Scoop and said, man, this lock screen is fine.
I gotta have it.
I'm so glad that I have this one because of the lock screen.
I know.
Right.
So I guess
And you
for us,
seen when he said move the girls down?
Yeah, move the
not
girls
paying
down.
attention. And if
Yeah.
you heard move the girls down, you like,
I heard. I said.
Yeah, see,
Right.
listen, well, this-
I can also make my lock screen more helpful by putting widgets right on the lock screen. So let me move the girls down here and tap in to bring up.
So can we think back to when we actually first got excited about a lock screen?
I never got
Wow.
excited about a lock
Me
screen.
neither.
Never? Like, you had to be using a smartphone at some point and have a lock screen. See, previously we had flip phones, right?
Yeah, right.
So you were excited
I
at
guess
one
my
point.
first-
but
Yeah,
it
I
might have
was.
been
Yeah.
a couple
Oh, yeah.
decades.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you were excited.
7 years
I
When
did
ago.
my
At a Glance
first
first came
smartphone.
out.
What'd you say, Scoop?
When At a Glance first came out, that was game changing for
Oh yeah,
For
at a
iOS
glance.
display.
Yeah.
this is the first real lock screen for iPhone, so I understand why
Yeah.
iPhone users are excited. So as for me, I'm like, okay, cool. But if they're a diehard iPhone fan, this is revolutionary for them.
Oh yeah, this is they was creaming in their pants, and when they seen the lock screen, they're like, oh, God damn, I can't believe that Apple doing
Well, the
this to the
only
lock
people I
screen.
know who have only ever used iPhones are young people. Like, you had to
Yeah.
use something before an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Well,
I said, I think Apple is starting to get their play and like keep away multitasking, right? But we already did notifications like Android. We just need to tweak them. hopefully tweak them iOS 17.
the Motorola
They got lock
ambient
screen, so
display.
they'll, we have an app library, tweak it to be app drawer. There won't be literally people that are on Android will have to really make a case like, hey, how is it different?
Yeah.
Y'all remember the ambient display on the Motorola? Ray mentioned it. See, stuff like that. That was exciting back then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Well, Apple also did some great text messages, right? Let's take a glance at this.
Talk about what's in store for messages, because now you can edit any message you just sent. Second, now you have undo send, so you can immediately recall a recent misfire. And finally, you can now mark any thread as unread.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. I mean, that's pretty interesting. I like that. I think for messaging, people text a lot. People, I've done this. I've been guilty of this. I didn't
text the wrong person.
Right, I texted the wrong person. I didn't pre-read it. I did, and I fucked up.
But remember, I think this is only for iMessage, like it's specific, right? It's
right.
So make sure that like you turn off SMS if you have that issue where you're texting the wrong female at night.
Oh,
guess what? If she's got a green bubble, you still messed up, right? So
it'll be deleted off your little raggedy.
Yeah, it'll be deleted.
This
I
is
sent no
iPhone to
message.
iPhone.
Babe, I didn't send you no message.
Yeah, but you did send me a message. Let me screenshot.
Oh
it
yeah,
and
here's the message. And the thing about it is,
it's over.
oh,
nigga.
call the cell phone company. Yeah, the cell phone company has a record of that test. They might not be able to tell you what it said, but they'll see at that time. Yes, he indeed texted this number at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, cell phone company snitches.
So, they talked about something that was special.
So, what are we doing here?
MacBook. Let's talk about MacBook for a second, y'all. Okay,
yeah.
M2. Here we go.
The new Mac Air takes everything our users love about the Air to the next level. The durable, all-aluminum unibody enclosure feels incredibly solid when you hold it. The new Air is just 11.3 millimeters thin, or under half an inch, and it's only 2.7 pounds. MacBook Air now comes in 4 finishes: silver, space gray, a gorgeous starlight, and a stunning midnight.
I like the colors.
Yeah, the only thing, and I like the design. I know not everybody was feeling the design, but the one thing that I will say that made me cringe when they came out and they led with that MacBook, and it is what they said it is, but it is thin. It is like I don't care if it's thin and light.
I know. I want
Give
battery.
me the battery. I'm
Give me
sorry.
the battery.
People,
yeah.
Like get out of that mindset. It's like, are you serious right now? But I do like the design. I really like. I think all the MacBooks were nice.
Yeah,
I think like the last motherfucker.
No, the last one had a clamp, like it was a clam. This one is
this
flat.
one kind of sits up like it almost looks like
flat.
from the side. Almost looks like a gaming, like a thin gaming laptop.
Mim said I like the form factor.
Okay,
Yeah.
hey, I
Thin
like
and
it.
light.
I
Just because
think-
you said that, Barry.
But what one of the things that was confusing to me is the MacBook Pro.
Oh,
Here we
hey,
go.
easy. I wasn't clicking to me. Can you boost your gain?
My game.
Yeah,
I'm
just
good?
a little bit.
All right, I need to go up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Test 1, 2. I'm good here.
Yeah,
If
that's good.
I mean, I could go up a little more if you want.
Yeah, go
Nah,
up a
don't
little
blow
more.
us
All right, hold up.
Yes,
Lord,
bring
I hate
me that
y'all.
battery life.
All right, we're
Yeah,
good
we
here.
We good.
All right. Yeah, because sometimes I do listen to myself on my live streams, and I'm like, damn, I didn't sound that loud.
The cool thing, and this happens to Juan, TK, this happens to everybody. The cool thing is if we don't catch it, because it's hard to catch for us, but then when you hear the stream back, you're like,
yeah,
I'm like, I don't even sound like I was on the stream.
I know. Yeah. So, but yeah, let's talk about the MacBook Pro. MacBook Pro a little confusing. We're gonna talk about the specs a little bit, but let me give you a little snippet of it.
The 13-inch MacBook Pro with a faster 8-core CPU and 10-core GPU, working with raw images and apps like Affinity Photo is nearly 40% faster than the previous generation, and over 3 times faster if you're upgrading from a model without Apple Silicon. And playing graphics-intensive games like Baldur's Gate 3 is also nearly 40% faster than the previous 13-inch Pro.
Okay, so what happened to the design? Why Apple went with this old design? What happened here? Why did they give you the notch?
Shit.
Because the notch is Apple.
Because I think so Juan was talking about it, but remember they introduced that notch on that what was it? Not the studio. What do they call it?
Yeah, it was.
Help me out.
Studio.
One of them.
Yeah.
No. But they integrated iMac or something like that. They came out with the notch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They are acting like the notch is their branding. People,
is.
the notch is supposed to be going away later this year.
But it's confusing that you got the Air that has a larger display, but you got the Pro with bezels, like all these bezels and stuff at the top. And I'm just trying to figure out what was Apple thinking. And plus, it did the M2. Obviously, the Pro is going to be just a little hair faster as far as the fan to keep it cool, to get sustained performance, and 8-core, 10-core GPU and all that stuff like that. But when you look at the Air versus the Pro, do you really need the Pro?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think so.
They talked about 8K editing on the Air. They're talking about you could get 8K editing and all kinds of stuff on the Air. And like, what the fuck you go buy the Pro for?
Well, didn't they say you have longer battery life on the Pro?
The Pro, well, they saying the Pro had a few more hours more battery life than the Air, but I mean that's here and there, right?
If you're doing intensive stuff like editing, you're probably gonna be plugged.
Yeah, you're gonna want the Pro.
Mim say you always need a charger anyway. So
yeah, especially if you're on the laptop. Yeah, on the laptop, you pretty much on the charge. You really on the charger, pretty much. I don't know, man. I was thinking that Apple's going to drop a Mac Pro, man. I mean, it was hardwaring up, man, and because the Mac Pro is the last one to get the silicon, right? The Apple silicon. So I'm waiting on the Mac Pro, but that thing gonna be, $6,000, $7,000, that type of shit. Yeah, it's gonna be high.
Hey, Mims, we don't say bump all that performance. We get a Mac Studio or a Mac Mini.
Oh yeah,
and we don't have a notch on top of it. So.
Yeah, but look, let me tell you something. You get a Mac Mini all the way. That's it. Mac Mini, Mac Studio. That's what you get. Mac Mini, Mac Studio. Yeah, but okay, so I put out a tweet. I don't know if people follow me on Twitter. A lot of people don't follow me on Twitter. People don't care about what I tweet. I understand you don't care about what I tweet, but I did tweet something. I talked about this, and I say this, and we talked about this last year about the iPad. They will never put Final Cut Pro on the iPad. They would never give you an operating system on an iPad. The iPad is a companion. It is a iPad. It's a tablet. Apple, look at, you could put all the fucking M1 processors in the world on the iPad. It is not going to be a Mac.
So do you think you think they mistakenly didn't put Final Cut Pro on it?
They would never do that. They ain't no mistake.
Mistakenly.
They ain't no mistake.
Yeah, I think they really want clear divisions. They do not.
They want clear division. But here we go. A lot of people was hitting me up and say, "Oh my God, now the iPad can do what Dex does." Let's look at this.
And it gets even better when I plug my iPad into an external display. My wallpaper beautifully fills the entire display, and I can move my cursor to it from my iPad.
Okay, so soon as they released this, people was hitting me up and say, "Ha, Apple finally caught up with Samsung Dex." I'm like, okay. I mean,
yeah, but that's something that they've had for a while. It's just they're showing it off,
But finally you get full screen, right? With the but you got to have, listen, people, you need an M1 iPad. You can't do the shit with an old iPad. You can have an iPad Pro, you can have all kinds of old iPads. This is only available for the M1 iPad. So that means that if you want to get all this shit that they showed on at the WWDC, you got to go out and spend some money, baby. Gotta go spend some money. You gotta go spend some money. They want you to buy the expensive iPad. And not only that, but they give you RAM Plus. Now, you know they call it something else, right? They give you RAM Plus. You know how on some Samsung devices and, you know, you can allocate your hard drive for RAM. Now, guess what you can do now on the iPad Pro with the fucking M1 chip? You can get more RAM. So I don't know. There we go. Accepting to change his avatar, huh?
Yeah, he changed his avatar, man.
All right, go ahead on.
SP,
got headphones.
SP, headphones, shit. All right.
Oh
ready.
boy.
I mean, the M1 Mac. I mean, the M1 iPad. You get it spec'd out about 512. You know, all the bells and whistles. You about 1,500 plus, right? You're a little over $1,500. So the question would come up: do you rather spend, you know, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 on the iPad with an M1 or buy a Mac?
Wow.
Yeah, if you really need to do stuff, I would get a Mac. But
What's up,
that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, look, I got an iPad Pro sitting here. I got this big.
The iPrompter.
No, this is not the prompter.
Oh, that's not the
my
prompter.
other one.
Okay.
No, this is my other one.
Hey, how many big ones you got, sir?
I got a lot of big ones.
Oh.
I mean, I got my iPad, the big iPad. I got my teleprompter up there, my iPad. I got a couple of iPads down there. I mean, I got a lot of iPads, but look, I don't know, man. I mean,
Scoop, stop it.
You know, I haven't turned this thing on. Oh, there we go. It's a song. There we go. Look at it.
Where's the loud shot? Where's the loud
Damn
shot?
None detected. None detected. Sir.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. iPad does what it has to do, right? A big, 13-inch iPad. You know, I mean, Mem say use it as a dinner treat. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Oh my god!
Hey, you gonna pay that much money for a dinner tray? Hey.
I mean, it's an iPrompter.
I mean, what else does it? What else does it do? What else does it do?
Oh,
I can watch movies on it, I guess. Shout out to Wine. I see Wine. He's down in the comments.
He been lighting it up, boy.
Yeah, he been lighting it up.
I see. Yeah, Wine in the comments. The M1 Mac is in iPads because Apple can't use any other SoC on the to their lineup. There's a yeah. Okay. So that might be. They must have a whole bunch of like M1 chips all over the place. Say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go and put it in iPad.
One is onto something. I like that.
Y'all know how you know.
This. Leave my name alone.
Listen, Jesus said he want a new MacBook Air.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I think the future is M1. Everything in the future is M1. So once you get into 2023, it's gonna be M1. M1, they gonna put M1 in everything. I mean, it's no more whatever they had before, like the 815 chips and all that. That's done. So everything is M1. Everything is M1.
Somebody going to hell.
Hey, I think we all.
So I mean, I think everything is gonna be M1. You're gonna have, So look, Photo D, nothing better than the S8 Ultra. And look, I got the S7 Plus, and that thing is phenomenal, man. I put it against my iPad, and I mean, god damn, man, it's a phenomenal piece of hardware. It is. It is a phenomenal. Samsung had it. Samsung has it right. What the tablet. Go ahead.
Samson, I'm not in disguise. Just because this is how you go to the bathhouses. I'm supporting my team tonight.
Wow.
So what Samsung did was they give you the best of both worlds. If you want a tablet, you can use it as a tablet. But if you want to make it a almost PC-like experience, hit a button and you got Samsung Dex. This dude booting into two different operating systems, which is fucking phenomenal, people. I'm telling you, Apple would never do that. Apple would never boot an iPad. Samsung will do it, but Apple would never do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think Apple is wanting to sell people on the fact that they will never do it.
Exactly, and they tell you they almost pretty much tell you that they would never make a iPad a Mac. They won't do it. Samsung don't give a fuck. They're like, you know what? If I don't sell a computer because the operating system I got to sell royalties to Microsoft anyway, let me sell you a tablet that give you a PC-like experience. That's what the Tab S7 and Tab S8 does. You know, because I mean, you think about it. I mean, Samsung is not putting their own operating system on their computers, so I mean, the close that they could do is Samsung DeX. Samsung DeX been prime, baby. I'm telling you, if you ain't never used it, see, a lot of people criticize me about Samsung DeX. That's the motherfuckers that never used it. That's the motherfuckers that ain't never used Samsung DeX before. Well, hey, nobody don't use Samsung DeX. You know why? Because you pencil dick motherfuckers ain't never used it before. That's why.
Sir.
I'm telling you, people, it pisses me off because when I the first thing I do is say, have you ever used Samsung DeX? They'll say, no, I didn't have to. I don't know why. I don't need to use it. I got a real computer. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. I'm telling you,
that's not the point.
I ask people all the time when they criticize me about talking about Samsung DeX. I ask them, and some of them lie to you, right? They say, yeah, I used it. I used it before. And then I go to asking them questions about some details.
Savage is here.
And
Congratulations, Mom.
What happened?
Screen Plus ready for
Screen Plus ready for,
and he got On Imagine 4.
Hey,
so, LG V60, LG G8, LG all the LG phones is using Screen Plus, which the LG Velvet, LG V60, LG Wing can use wireless, right? So they got a wireless solution. Ready for is Motorola. Yes. Ready for is Motorola, Samsung DeX. We already know what DeX is. And he said he just got the new Honor Magic, which has an awesome desktop mode. So, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. You notice that a lot of companies are putting desktop mode on there. You know why? Because it's freaking awesome. It's a one-stop shop. You got a phone in your pocket that you can wirelessly connect to and monitor, and you got a flip-out keyboard with a mouse on it, and you can get real work done. I'm talking about PC-like work done. And what people tell me, well, easy. I mean, I can't get no work done. How? Tell me what you lacking. Tell me what you can't do on DeX. Tell me what you can't do on DeX. And I can tell you, there's an app for that. All right. But thank you very much. I'm passionate about DeX because people talk about DeX and never used it. And so when people hit me in my comments say, well, there's only 2 people using DeX. Guess what? That's 2 smart people.
Yeah.
You know. All right. I'm drinking tonight if y'all didn't know. All right.
Hey.
No way.
Yeah, good.
Calling me surprised.
Way. All right. Savage is a DeX user?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Oh, that's impossible.
I mean, well, you know why he a DeX user? Because all the screens are cracked. You got to plug in.
I was thinking that too. How is he gonna see his screen?
I mean, the only reason why Savage got to use DeX is because his displays don't come on.
He constantly fucks his screen.
Wireless.
I mean, look,
wireless.
He got to. Let's see. Why I say wireless desktop modes are okay, but ready for over cable
4K
support 4 freaking K. Now we're talking about Apple. Think about this, right? Apple is light years from doing something like that.
Oh, they're not. But they don't want to do it. They're selling people. They are selling people on their ecosystem.
They say you don't need it.
But you know why?
You don't want it.
It's because Apple is telling you if you want a PC, buy Mac. But you know what? Let me tell you what Apple fuck up at. Because they make a commercial and say, what's a computer? And they got an iPad in their hand. So that's the problem with people assuming that Apple will come out with pro level apps make the iPad more of a a PC or a Mac because of the commercials they make. What is a computer? The person that's sitting down in the grass with an iPad in their hand and say, "What is a computer?" And that's the problem. People assume that they want pro level software on the Mac. I mean, on the iPad. Apple ain't gonna do it. Think about year after year, they come out with iPad OS, and people be anticipating, ready for Apple to say, "Guess what? We're gonna do it for you, motherfuckers. We're gonna give you fucking Final Cut." It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Shout out to the $2 holla. Scoop texting while driving. That's a no shade.
He home now, shit.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's okay. But we go 10 hut on it.
That's how I got that heat. Let's go.
Very much, Jose Jesus for the $2 holla.
Yeah, Jesus.
How much have you had to drink, sir?
What he say?
Jose.
Jose. Okay.
Are you drinking, Jose?
Jesus. They said Toshiba Fire Stick does not support DeX. Really? I never knew Toshiba had a Fire Stick. Toshiba?
No, it's a Fire TV. I wonder why it wouldn't. I wonder why we just wouldn't have HDMI path. That's weird.
That is.
Welcome back.
Hey,
it is 11:02.
Let's see. It always cracks me up when Apple act all shock when people have expectations on Apple product. But Apple ads set the expectations.
Juan, that's true. They do set the expectations.
They set the expectation. They tell you this is a computer. No, they say, what is a computer? What is it? You tell me what is a fucking computer.
Yeah, and I say it's a Mac. It's a Mac.
It's not an iPad. That's for sure.
It was a rhetorical question.
Oh shit! T in the building.
T in the building. Yes.
T in the busy.
Hello, my friends.
Hey,
How are you doing tonight?
Here we go. Here we go.
So let's look at this again. Here we go.
And it gets even better when I plug my iPad into an external display. My wallpaper beautifully fills the entire display, and I can move my cursor to it from my iPad.
You know what we wanted for a long time was we wanted that, because when you plug up the iPad, it didn't give you the full display. It was letterbox.
Yeah, but like I said, this is the thing that came out in the beta. I think it was 15.4, that universal control. So you just hook up multiple, things, and you can go. Your cursor moves between them, right?
Yeah.
So I think,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You have to have an M1 for that.
They eliminated. Correct. They eliminated the other stuff. Yeah.
Right. So if you got a regular iPad and you plug it up and you try to do this shit, you are fucked.
Yeah. There's a lot of people complaining. They're like they bought a 2020 and they're screwed up.
So tell me this, Apple. I got all these iPad Pros and I don't have an M1 iPad.
You don't have it? I got the M1.
I refuse to pay for it. So because I got the Pro, I got all these fucking Pros, right? What am I supposed to do with them? I can't do shit with them,
Teleprompter.
Right? Exactly. Use a bitch for a teleprompter. Exactly. Use it for a tele. That means that so I got the Pro. The Pro. I got the fucking
Pro. Yeah, my fault, Michael. It's not universal control.
I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing with the shit. What am I supposed to do with it? Use it as a trash can?
iPrompter.
Yeah. But my teleprompter don't go 13 inches.
I need you to take that to the next event and present that to your boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, look, don't get me wrong, guys. When Samsung come out with their keynote address, we're gonna have the same conversation. Why Samsung did this and I can't wait for the fucking
the night's gonna be in full effect.
The Fold 4, the Flip 4, because I am not liking what I see. I
I'm
am
not
not.
liking it either.
You know what? And I was.
It's the lightest foldable ever.
Yeah, they taking shit away, right? That's like, oh, it's the lightest because they ain't got no back on the bitch. That's why.
Just got it back blown out.
Man,
Huh?
this is
He got no battery in it.
He got it back blown out.
So
Where's the battery?
well, my biggest problem with the up and coming devices from Samsung is that I think Samsung is gonna come out with this. And we're not seeing nothing, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying, man. And I put my neck on the line and I said I was gonna get the Tom Brown edition. Ain't no way I'm spending $3,000 on it. Ain't no way.
You already said you was going to do it.
Don't back out.
Can't go back.
Yeah,
Can't
don't
go
quit
back now. You
I
can't do it,
buy
son.
it. You know what? I go back and buy the Tom Brown edition Fold 2. The Fold fucking 2 is the better Fold. The Fold 2. That's the one. Let me tell you, people that got a Fold 2, they sit around like, you motherfucker. See, I told y'all not to upgrade. I'm telling you, the Fold 2 is the better device.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that Samsung at the last minute is like, psych. I'm hoping.
I mean, look, what they gonna do? 120 hertz display on both? We already got that. I mean, pin support, we already got that. They're not gonna put the pin in the device.
Yeah, but they need to fix on some of they need better battery, and they also need.
But they're not doing that.
I know, but let's hope beyond hope that something.
Everybody creaming in their pants, talk about the performance. Man, give me a fucking break. I mean, we got devices with 865. We got 865 and 855 plus processors that performs well. Baba bullshit with that. I'm tired of people talking about the 8 Gen 1 Plus go knock everything out the water. I hear the same bullshit every.
Hey, let's be real. It's
gonna be good.
The 8th Gen 1 on multiple phones actually performs well. The 8 Plus Gen 1 works pretty well. It's just Samsung won't do it because Samsung won't put the necessary cooling into it.
Septi,
so they're
what
throttle
fucking screen are
sitting.
you watching, Septi? Are you paying attention at all?
Of course not.
Okay.
He's too busy looking at it.
So this Fold 2 does have the 865. It get better. So listen, it goes to show you how good the 865 is. I'm gonna tell you, I sit up there and I talk about this. I believe the 865 pound for pound is cooler chip. It's a better chip than the 888. I think it's when it comes down to performance and a longevity, battery life. The 865 is a better chip. The 888 bought heating issues, but a couple of international devices defied the odds. Right? They took care of business for cooling. 8 Gen 1 come out with the Galaxy S22 Ultra. It was a hot box. It had some issues. Obviously, Samsung have sent out software updates to fix it, but they
still haven't all the way fixed it. It's still it's better, but it doesn't perform like to give you a Red Magic 7 Pro have a fan, and it's just ridiculous how they perform. Vivo performs extremely well, right, with it because they got a nice set of cooling through it. It's not a fan, but that's the problem because everybody's going after thin and just like trying to throw stuff in there.
Cool. I would have to check it out. I didn't check it out because, look, man, I don't have a lot of trust in Qualcomm after think about it. Remember the 808, the 810 processor? Okay, those two processors was completely junk.
Oh, they were junk.
Then when we got to the 888 processor, right, then we started getting some issues with overheating.
Mm-hmm.
The 8 Gen 1 was better, but we still had some suffering from some heat issues. So when you say that it's the 8 Gen 1 Plus is going to have a 20% less
it's not just that. It's like, to give you an example, like I told LaShawn, I said, LaShawn, we can't get the Xiaomi 12 series because just like the Samsung S22 and 22 Plus, they are thermal throttled like crazy. I'm like, we might as well buy a cheap phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we can't do it. And right now, Xiaomi, they're going to redo those phones. It's going to be called the 12S series. And they're going to have the 8 Plus Gen 1 because just like Samsung, they don't want to add the cooling. They don't want it thicker and all that stuff. Meanwhile, the other Chinese OEMs are killing them with those same processors.
Yeah. And you know what? It's so crazy when I do speed test videos, right? The speed test videos, it is designed to show you that when you open up multiple apps and let the device get hot, you start to see a whole big difference, right?
You see a difference, yeah.
When you're running,
Joy, Doodle might be able to solve Joy's problem. I don't know.
And so you notice, and I've been seeing this a lot. H65 processor devices, V60, go back to older devices that has the H65. It's smoking 888 processors, right? And it's keeping up with 8 Gen 1 processors, but it's a lot cooler device. So longevity for a long period of time using the device, it was
like I said,
8 Gen 1.
And like I said, I'm not trying to push back, but like if you compare like a Samsung, correct, because what ends up happening, they fall off the cliff, right? But if you compare a Vivo, the Vivo is
it's sustained performance.
It's like it's sustained.
It's sustained performance, and I think. But here's the problem: Samsung and them, I don't know what the fuck they be smoking. Like they're going all out on performance and fucking people out of RAM, but they're going with higher clock speeds and thermal throttling and not putting thermal paste on their fucking chips. So of course you're going to have these overheating issues. And I mean, come on now, heat is not good for processors. We already know this. So these processors get hot. Guess what happened, people? You can sit up there and talk about, well, my Galaxy is always fast. You don't. Obviously, you're not doing that. I mean, Facebook and Instagram, I mean, Twitter. I mean, you can't. That's not
a lot of these people. Like I said, they don't use their phones. They don't need the phone that they have. They're not really doing anything with it.
Try to do some video editing on the motherfucking
not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. They're gonna check some messages. That's all they're gonna do.
Try to do some high intensive stuff on your device, and I'm not talking about no fucking cat games and fucking what is that little thing that you be throwing it over the thing. What is that little bitch game? Angry Birds.
You gotta hit that
Angry
ass.
Birds. All right, we're not talking about Angry Birds, and we're not talking about no, I'm talking about some high-end intensive gameplay and some hard video edit. I'm not talking about no fucking 720p. I'm talking about 4K files.
I see a Michael Pep with DHL. Luckily for where I live, if I say it left DHL on Thursday, I'm having it Friday morning. Like that is a 2-hour drive for you.
So guess what? You suck, Michael Pepper. Scoop doesn't. All right. That's what Scoop basically told you.
I'm just saying. I have a tactical.
I'm the man, and you ain't. Sit at home.
No, he's a man because he's getting the Vivo. I ain't got the Vivo.
Dexter asked
about this instead. So
he asked if you recommended the Fold 2. Eric, and I know you do because I always do too.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you, if you can get a Fold 2 for about $600, it's fucking right, man. I'm like, hell yeah. If you can get a Fold 2, man, obviously it's gonna be cheaper. And then not only that, but you go get Android 13 and Android 14 on the motherfucker, man. Come on now, let's keep it real now. Damn right, I get a Fold 2. I got a Fold 1, Fold 2, and a Fold 3, and I've been using the Fold 3, but I go back to the Fold 2, and it's like heaven. You ever saw that movie? When the man said, "Baby, I ain't never coming home no more." Right?
Yeah.
When he was in the bed with sunshine, he said, "You know what, baby, I ain't never coming home before."
Hey, put your mama on the phone.
Home. Put your mama on the phone, baby. I ain't never coming home.
I ain't never coming back.
That's what
I would say. It's probably Michael Pepper. Depends on your location and if you use the express shipping. So.
The Fold 2 is a better device than the Fold 3. Overall. Okay, let's talk about pound for pound, right? When it comes down to the in-display camera, the battery life, performance, everything else. I'm telling you, the Fold 2 is a better device. People were easy. How you put an 888 against, an 865? Motherfucker, I promise you, pound for pound, day to day, the Fold 2 is better than the Fold 3. Nah, here's the problem. The Fold 4 has to be better than the Fold 2. And we're not talking about SoCs. We're talking about better pound for pound. That's it. It has to be better pound for pound. Don't give me that bullshit about, no.
Sorry about that. Keep going.
No, I'm just saying I ran over with. I gotta go get another drink. I'll be back.
Hey. Yeah, I know we're kind of getting sidetracked, but yeah, it's gonna be everybody's gonna get it, you know.
He said, "No cap. The only thing that stopped me from getting the Fold 4 is the price." Okay, big boy.
Yeah, all right, I see you.
Okay,
They couldn't give me one of them motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Scoop, could they give you a Fold 4?
Yes, Septian, I played it on the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro.
Doo-doo toilet water.
There's many things I would rather spend.
Doo-doo toilet water. Hey.
Many things. I mean, there's some things that are completely useless to me. I would rather spend money on.
Okay.
Than that.
Okay, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
I would rather take a random woman to Hell's Kitchen for dinner than spend money on a phone. Because it's about the same price.
A random woman.
Random woman. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you busy? Would you like to go to Hell's Kitchen?
Oh man.
Yeah, Carnival, you do.
So we have a question. We have a question for you, Scoot. Are you going to review your new Hello Moto?
No.
Okay.
I cannot give it an accurate, true review because of how I have to use it.
Yeah.
Jesus, you're always here in spirit. The Braves are winning 13-2, LaShawn.
13-2. We pounding that ass.
Yes.
Hey,
like I'll get his pounded.
Hey.
I don't know. That Samsung, I'm not feeling it.
Well, if you watch Jay Will.
I saw his latest.
I
didn't see it yet. I was slaving, so I missed
trash. He said everything except the word trash.
Yes, that's all he needed to say was trash.
That video could have been.
He don't return phones, so that was.
Wow. That video could have been 1 minute.
Okay, I had to check.
He said, "I am returning this trash," and then put the outro. But I know he got to explain himself,
Yeah. So
he said while he was trying to return it, they didn't even charge him the restocking fee because it was messing up as he was trying to return it.
Oh my goodness!
So they released the S21 FE and the S22 Ultra, and we good.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta wait for the Fold and the Z Flip.
What's wrong with Samsung with these 8 devices? All of a sudden now they're kind of going back.
Yeah, like why are you going backwards on your 8? That's your bread and butter. That's your hey, LG's out the game now. You ain't worried about it? You ain't worried about it no more?
Ugh.
I mean, I know Seb Dog like the A.
But he's got the A52.
Hey, he loves it.
He got the A52 though, right?
He loves the D2
with the 778, right?
Yeah, I got the 778. And
this one has the Exynos that's stuttering like crazy.
In it. Fuck, man. They ain't got the trash Exynos in it, right?
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to tell you, the only reason why Samsung is fucking up this year.
They lazy.
Because there's no competition. Because people is on the nuts of Samsung and Apple.
Big house, check it in.
It's the fucking, let me tell you something. When the iPhone 14 come out, all I want y'all guys is look at Twitter and look at the videos. Y'all gonna see they gonna be creaming all over themselves. Oh my God, I can't believe I get 20. I can't believe I get 60 hours worth of battery life out this phone. I'm telling you,
60 hours.
I'm gonna get people go get. I get 6 days of battery life on this phone. Apple did it. I can't believe Apple then gave me exactly what I wanted. They took away the notch. You know that's gonna be the theme, right? The notch is gone. The notch is gone. Oh boy, I can't wait till that keynote address, bro. I can't wait. I want to see the explanation of what they do, how they do it.
Doodle say ain't nothing wrong with the Exynos. You got a little extra time on your hand. You
Well,
can
yeah,
definitely
right.
do that.
Doodle wasn't in that Jay Will video today.
No, but I'm saying Doodle said you got all the time in the world to wait for your damn phone to catch up.
Jay Will said he could go.
He just got tired of it. He got tired of waiting. He's like,
Jay Will said you could put a pot of coffee on, go get his fucking cheeseburger, and come back, and the fucking phone, the app ain't even opened up yet.
Damn. That's messed up.
He could put a pot of coffee, go get his newspaper, go to McDonald's and get a sausage, biscuit, egg, and cheese, and come back, and the app hadn't even opened up yet.
Put Cynthia's comment up.
Oh boy, I knew it was coming.
Put Cynthia's comment up.
Hold up.
I don't even know where this is going, but I'm ready.
Hold up.
I wish you all the best, brother. When I pray for my enemies, who is he? Tupac?
Here's the thing, Seth. I treat my enemies worse than I treat you.
There we go.
So we cool, don't worry. I'm still give you shit though. That's what I do. It's what I do.
I want to be the best in the game. Invest in my name. Check no restraints. I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, not retain.
That's right.
Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
Septon Patterson.
Get your
Guess what? This is war.
Yeah,
you the enemy.
This is war on that ass.
Oh, Paul. You might get excited. You talking like this.
I know, right? This is World War B. World War Booty, nigga.
World War B. I mean, look, I think the pressure has to be on Samsung and Apple at this point. You know why? Think about it. They ain't no competition.
They act like there's no competition here.
There's no competition here.
I'm not buying Apple and Samsung. I'm done. I'm good.
I mean, Apple just dropping shit like, we go.
I stick with my iPad. Yeah.
I mean, Apple dropping shit like we gonna fuck with y'all with the lock screen for a 2 hour keynote address, right? We gonna fuck with y'all with a lock screen, right? And then we gonna give you multitasking on an iPad. And we gonna drop a couple of MacBooks, right? We gonna put the same SoC in the same Macs. We gonna call one a Pro and one a regular Air, right? We gonna charge you $100 difference, and we gonna put a fucking fan in the Pro, and we gonna call it a Pro, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna pay $1,300 for this thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay $1,300 for this thing. Damn, Apple, like, damn, man. Man, I'm looking at the keynote address, but you got to put it in perspective. People get hyped up over a lot of things. Let's put it in real world perspective. $1,300. What you get? What you get? I'm like, you get an extra core. Easy. That core costs money.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean. Oh, it got better speakers. Oh, there you go. Yay. Somebody say they got better speakers. Somebody say that. There you go. Got better speakers. Okay.
So that means you need to break out the goose grease.
I see you, Savage.
Yeah, you got better speakers. Hey, I'm with you, player. See, Samsung is acting like there's no competition, but Moto is eating up all the market that LG left on the table. Google is selling hotter than ever. Guess what? One thing about Google, what I'm seeing with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6a and the Pixel 7 that's coming out, Google got the marketing money to go toe to toe with Samsung. I don't care what nobody say. I think Google is going to eat Samsung alive. Y'all just don't understand that. Y'all don't understand the Google,
and that's positive for the consumer.
And that's right. That's positive.
Bring all the competition.
They will make all of it better phones.
So I look at the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 7. The Pixel 6 was Google coming out party and said, "God damn, we made a great phone. People love it. All right, let's capitalize on this and let's drop a $440 phone for the mid-tier, right? But we're gonna put the same, performance and everything on from our flagship to the mid-tier. Keep notice on this, people. Keep notice on this. And then when the Tensor 2 come out, it's gonna be good, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be good. I think the Tensor 2 is gonna mop the floor with a lot of things.
Mop it.
And I think the hate is going to come out like really, really bad. Anything that the
challenges the establishment.
But Barry, what's going to happen is any fuck up that Google does, any fuck up, it's going to be rampant. It's going to be rampant. They're going to make video after video. People going to be like, oh my God, didn't I tell you how fucked up Google is? I'm telling you, this is, and Google like, okay, we go take care of business. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. The Pixel 6 fingerprint scanner, they dragged it on. I mean, people still talking about it to this day. Listen, everybody always said, no phone is perfect. Guess what? The fingerprint scanner on the Pixel 6 is not perfect, but they got a lot of things right. You know, prepare for videos about the Pixel 7 bugs. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Look, but at the end of the day, we gonna keep it real. If it's fucked up, it's fucked up. We gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah, got to.
Right?
Got to. Like, hey, I'm gonna slam it if it comes out with the. I know they've changed it, but if somehow Pixel 7 launches the same fingerprint scanner, hey, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
There's too much competition right now in display.
Jason C. He changed his avatar too. Everybody upgrading. God damn, I guess I gotta do the same shit.
I gotta change mine.
Yeah. Give the media 10 minutes after Google launch and people will bury it. Yeah, bury it. Yeah, I know. But see,
stop it, Michael.
I can tell you all this. You have to know the difference between shit and sugar. If you didn't know the difference between shit and sugar, watch what happens when iPhone come out, the Pixel come out, Samsung come out. You go see the difference between shit and sugar. You ain't got the name names. You go already know the difference between shit and sugar. All you gotta do is go on YouTube and scroll down and look at your favorite YouTuber, and you can decide the difference between shit and sugar. Tell you didn't know? Why back now?
I don't know about that one. They have to have it on both sides for me because I'm left-handed. So I have to turn it. I have to turn it upside down and use the damn thing.
Hey, why back now drop a video today, man?
It was a great video.
He did. It was nice.
I can't fuck with wine. Why do this shit so perfect, man?
Nobody can fuck with wine.
Nobody can fuck. I mean, nobody can't fuck with wine. I'm sorry, man. Hey, when you great, you great.
You great.
You got to call it how you see it.
Call it how you see it.
Call it how you see it. You can't hate. You can't say, well, bro, why are you giving props to another YouTube man? You got to give props to greatness, man. I watched the video. The man went down, detailed, dirty. I can't even. I be trying, man. I can't even do shit like that, man. That was a great fucking video, man. I watched that video. I'm like, God damn, why? See, wine. I'm gonna tell you what Wine Bagnell does, right? He started to let it hang, right? He started to let it hang because he good at what he does, right? So Wine make this video with the X80, right? And he said, these motherfuckers don't know I'm Wine Bagnell. I'm gonna tell you how this shit go run. And he got full course going on. Hey, shout out to Wine Bagnell, man.
He's a man.
Yeah.
He fucking do it right. That's what I'm talking about.
I came in toward the ass end of the video. I'm like, damn, I didn't know he was live.
Yeah,
I caught the Patreon name scrolling down. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I actually watched the I watched the replay.
That's too funny.
I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot from Wine. If you didn't learn, if for content creators, man, if you don't learn anything, you got to go and watch Wine Bagnell videos. He go detailed down. The details is awesome, right? So he does it very well. And I be trying to copy Wine, man. I can't. I mean, I try to put my own flavor in it, but I mean, god damn, man.
He also Juan also bullied me into a video.
Hey, so CH guys, to me, this so you are a OnePlus guy. I just would like the Pixel 7 to have the OnePlus or the Vivo optical standard sensor. And I would like, this is my wish list, the Pixel 7 Pro to have the Qualcomm ultrasonic that's in the Vivo X80 Pro, X Fold, and iQOO series, iQOO 9 Pro. And I'm good.
So I want to apologize for people that's texting me. I understand. It's top of the hour. It's time to open up the phone lines. Okay. All right. Okay. I got it set up.
Like, shut your ass up, Eric.
Yeah.
Open the damn phone line.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what that's what I got to say about the people. When we go open up the phone lines.
Fuck off.
All right, we got the phone lines open.
Yeah, get more chatty. Put the number up.
Look, man, a lot of people say, okay, easy, it's the top of the hour. You talk too goddamn much. You know what? I'm sorry, man, but you know what? Yeah, I do talk so much, but All right, phone lines wide open. If you want to chit chat, let me know. Let me know what you think. Phone lines wide open. And let's talk about the iPhone. Let's talk about WWDC. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. All right, they're ready to go. First call in the building. What's up with you?
Hey, it's Ben.
Hey, what's up?
What up, Ben? Ben, son?
Hey, I'm sick with COVID.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. My son's got COVID right now.
Yeah,
man,
well, I mean,
Sorry to hear that.
the symptoms are pretty much gone, and I'm testing again Friday, and hopefully it'll be negative. And but yeah, I got COVID. So you all know my brother works for Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and he's like, you gotta get a MacBook Air, man.
Yeah, don't get the Pro, huh?
No. He said, as a matter of fact, I'm sending you one.
Oh, nice, brother.
Yeah, nice, brother.
Somebody slapped Cynthia.
Cool. It's cool. The only thing that I have issues with the MacBook Air is that the base model only has 256, and that's not very much storage at all.
How much RAM? I think the base model is 8 gigs of RAM, huh?
Yeah, and that
you need more than 8 gigs of RAM.
Well, he's gonna spec it up. I mean,
okay.
But I'm like, yeah, a 256 is not gonna last me. But I mean, my iPad is almost full. It's got 256.
Yeah, but you know what? The good thing about the Mac, right, is that if you carry the Mac around, because it's a device that's got to be moved around. Because I mean, I got a Mac and I hate what you say. 256 ain't a lot.
No, and I mean, all my cheap. Well, I have an Intel. What do you call it? A Core i5 11 series CPU.
Yeah.
But it's got 256. It's almost full already, and
yeah.
I had to use external storage. Otherwise, I just.
Yeah,
I don't have enough room for my photos and videos.
Because I mean, photos are getting bigger. Videos, I mean, 4K is just, I mean, 4K is a lot of room. So you do have to have a external hard drive to offload some of that stuff. Or
especially since I've got a what do you call it, an 8K phone, so I take 8K video. So yeah.
What phone you have?
Yeah. S22.
Oh yeah, you got the big dog. Okay.
Yeah, well, but yeah, if you have to have a lot of storage if you want to record any kind of meaningful 8K video.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want to put a few seconds, it's one thing, but if you want to put any kind of video together, it's not going to work.
I mean, if you record an 8K video 5 minutes. I mean, that thing gonna be like 15 gigs, man. That thing gonna be exactly. It's a lot, man. It's over a gig a minute. So
anyway, I just called to see how you guys doing. Okay. What do you guys think of the MacBook Air? I'm not even talking.
I like the MacBook Air.
Yeah, I like the MacBook Air.
I like it.
That'd be my choice. Well, the thing about it is I got Macs. I got the Intel, version.
Yeah, I'm not as mobile. I'm not as mobile with it. So like I'm cool with the Mac Mini,
Mac Minis, Mac Studio.
But I do like the MacBook Air. I do like it.
Yeah.
My last MacBook Air was actually a 2012, and I gotta tell you, I carried it everywhere. It was light and thin and easy to carry.
Yeah.
and this is even going to be thinner and lighter, and hopefully the battery life won't be too bad. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Appreciate you calling in.
Anytime.
So, Septon, we know why you haven't heard about any new cases. Right? We know what kind of news you watch, but that's all good.
Yeah,
Phone lines wide open.
attention. Current events, sir. Just current events.
No, he watches news networks that will not tell him that there are cases on.
New phone lines wide open. I had about 2 people calling while Ben was on there. So call back, people. Soon as I open up the phone lines, people start calling in. So I had about 3 people calling in at the same time. So
yeah, call back.
You
people.
call back. I'm sure I had somebody with a private number. I'm
You should know
sure
there's
that.
probably a lot of people in the population that think like that.
Yeah.
Funny, he knew exactly
Private
which news
dancer.
station you were referring to there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here we go. All right, you got somebody calling in. Yo, you're live. Who is this?
It's the damn savage scientist there, governor of the state of Swampland.
Governor.
You got the governor of the state of Swampland in the building.
You're not
What's
in
up?
the state. You're not in the state of Swampland no more.
No,
sir.
not no more.
What's up, man?
Swampland moved. The state of
You can't move the
Swampland
whole
is
state.
You can't move the
I
fucking
moved the
state.
whole state. I'm the governor. I can do what I want here. I am the czar of the state of Swampland.
What's up? What's up, man? What's your thoughts?
Yeah. So I'm gonna address some of this stuff on Friday on my live stream.
What? You live? Holy shit.
Yeah, he was live last night.
already.
On Friday.
Okay, Friday.
And so I'll just you know me accepting, you already know
Oh,
about
here we go.
the special forces is already launching an attack. So here it comes. The thing is called WWDC. I don't know what the WW stand for, but the DC stand for Developers Conference.
Worldwide Developers Conference.
Okay,
Yes.
worldwide. So
For separate white women.
I mean, my brain is working at 16 teraflops per second, trying to figure out
You like that? You like that?
where this dude came from, talking about bloody cases. Cases. You know what? Making a case, that's programming. If you know how to use AutoCAD, yes, it's programming. Bruh, you're not going to see no stinking cases at a developers conference, bruh. That's just like
That's what
going to-
Septon said?
Is that what he said?
No, I don't think he was referencing the conference in COVID cases.
Bruh, it's a fucking developers conference, bruh. This is not E-Tray. I mean, you know what? Speaking of that, that's just like going to E3 looking for rims for your car, bruh. You just won't see that. Oh yeah, he don't feel like all right. So that's it, So the Savage about to fall out. Got the platoon here. Platoon pants hard. All right, so I'm not gonna take up all the time tonight because I know they got a lot of people with their own thoughts about this. This is
white women.
This is a
I
big
like
thing
that.
for.
Oh my God.
So
we know you do, sir. Don't bring your ass Friday.
He likes
Septon put in the comments that he do like white women.
That used to be me.
Oh, see, he say stuff like that, and he took that damn ugly ass picture of his uncensored head off that, bro. You took a Photoshop class, but you did better because that was terrible design. So, bro, now you just need to redesign your brain. You just get go to Walmart, buy you a few more neurons, and maybe you could process a little bit more thought.
What did you tell
I can't spell. You don't need to spell.
What did he tell Stepdog?
Stepdog ain't calling this.
He told Stepdog to do something. What?
You gotta go to Walmart. You go to Walmart, go buy some neurons.
No,
the
other day when he told Stepdog to do.
Oh, he needs to download some.
Yeah.
Download some courage, right? We don't know. Yes, I'm sorry.
He know when the attack start, because he just go run he go run like his name needs to be Karen, So Karen, just stay out of this game because you playing in here, bro. This the Super Bowl. You don't get to the Super Bowl by being a bitch. So you don't even make it to the playoff with your attitude. So you need to go chill out somewhere. Go find you some courage. Go watch Django Unchained. And go watch go watch some gangster movies, Scarface and shit. You know, just live in New Orleans for a week, or Chicago, or any of these body gangster ass cities. Come stay in Primeburg for a day. I bet you wouldn't last in Primeburg in a day. That's the biggest city in Swampland. You won't last in the burg.
I'm calling next.
He said he calling next. Call now.
Call now.
Call me now for your free. Call me now for your free savage reading.
Because he just called you a whole bitch on the street.
A whole ass.
He a whole bitch. You know what?
And
not
only did he call you a bitch, he said you look like Scooter from the Muppets.
Oh,
damn. He is a B.I.
Well,
you know what? I could.
He ain't gonna call him.
Hold on. He called it. Hold on.
He didn't actually call you Scooter. I did.
Hold on. Let's see this word. Let's see. We go. Yo.
Can't keep going to sleep.
All right, Septon. You're on conference.
It's Septon.
We know.
What is this chitlin eating nigga talking about now?
He said
I don't even eat chitlin, bitch. I'm talking. Hey,
Savage.
Hey,
go
wait,
take
Case.
them stripper stacks and go get your dick sucked and stop playing on Easy's phone.
Okay.
Bruh, bring that to the tech fight. Take that courage, put it in a fucking bottle, like a genie, and go bring that to the next tech fight.
Wait, when the next tech fight is? When is the tech fight?
I don't know. You got to talk to Mike about that.
He said it's right now.
Oh, the tech fight right now?
I guess
that's what he said.
Illiterate son of a bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Go to Walmart and get some neurons.
Bitch, you don't even know what a neuron is.
I don't think you know what a neuron is. I don't think
I might not spell it. Yeah, you know what? You always talk about my spelling, but you see when you got these degrees decorating your walls like me, then you can talk shit, son.
You got them off Photoshop, bitch. You
know what?
Photoshop.
I tell people they got degrees from Photoshop. Don't use my shit. You're not authorized to use my shit, bro. You're a bitch. Bitches don't use my shit.
Damn computer.
Stop emulating the greatness here. Right. Stop emulating me, bro. Stop repeating what I say. Bro, shut the fuck up before I come to the phone and knock the fucking dome sideways, boy. Do you know who you playing with? Do you fucking know who I... Man,
it is one. It is.
Let me just say one thing. I'm not gonna even use the N-word because, bro, you're an insult to the N-word. Bro, you is a biatch. B-I-B-I. You is a hizzo. H-E-A-U-X. Ho.
Why you like?
So wait, hey. So look, check this out. So check this out, right? I think we need to set up a tech fight for y'all to talk about tech.
On here to talk about WWDC.
Yeah, let's talk about WWDC.
You don't even know what WWDC is. How you gonna talk about? He gonna bring out cases doing WWDC, bro. What the fuck?
I know what it fucking stand for.
Bro, what fuck would it stand for? Why would you say something stupid and look like a damn fool?
No, because
I look like a fool, but I'm
up in my damn shit. I wasn't even talking to your goofy ass.
Man, shut your bitch ass up before I whop your fucking dog.
Hold on, let me get them off there. Hold on, they going a little far. I hung y'all up. The reason why is because if y'all gonna have a tech fight, y'all had to get with Tech King Mike, and you gotta get y'all two together on the live together, and y'all can handle that. Right?
T said you said you say bitch one more time.
Yeah, he said
T said F tech fight.
He said this all people say like this is way beyond a tech fight.
Yeah, we got members only Saturday.
You got members only Saturday.
Call me a bitch. One more time.
You got one more
time to call me a bitch.
You got one more bitch in your brain. You don't let it come out.
Right.
Shit, this sound beyond tech.
If you parse the word "be" on your lips, I'm throwing hands.
Yeah.
Yes, ish. Yes, ish. They need to meet in real life.
Oh man,
Mm.
I think
They
what
need
the problem is I think
brass knuckles.
after Septon, didn't do the tech fight. I think
Yeah, this
Savage.
is Septon's fault though.
Shit
This
was
is
never
Septon's fault.
it's never been right since.
It ain't never
Yeah, I
been
blame
fighting
this
out
on
there.
you, Step Dog.
Yeah.
This is
It
your
ain't never
fault.
been
right
right.
here. This is your
All
fault,
right.
Septon.
The phone lines is wide open. Let's talk about WWDC. Give us a call and let us know what you think about WWDC. The phone line's wide open. But I mean, look, Septon and Savage been at this for months, man. This ain't like it's
Yeah, but
Hey, I don't blame
right.
Savage.
There was no closure.
I don't blame Savage. I'll be all over him too. Like, nigga, what the fuck? You little, I would call him whatever Savage did. 'Cause that was a little B move that Savage did. So, Stepdog did. I'm sorry, that was a little B move Stepdog did.
Yeah, I had to hang up on them because they was about to start
Yeah,
catfighting.
they
They was about to start
yeah,
catfighting. Yeah, they were about to
you
start
about to
catfighting.
get
So,
demonetized.
yeah, they were about to start catfighting. I'm trying to monetize this stream, and bad enough I curse a lot. So, for them two calling each other B's and H's and all that stuff like that,
B's,
You said I won the damn thing against Peachy. Let it go. You mean you won? How'd you win anything?
Wait, he won the tech fight against Scott Peachy?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I know he ain't won no. Septon ain't won that against
Scott
Peachy.
Savage didn't even win the tech
Yeah,
fight.
Savage didn't win either. So that he don't even know what the fuck he's
Hey,
doing.
bro, you can lie to us, but you can't lie to yourself. Come on, player. Don't lie to us, man. Come on now. You come on there. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. He won. I'm pissed off. Okay.
D-Mims, it's gonna be two dudes talking real loud and nothing but windmilling.
Savage Septon is pissed. You done pissed Stepdog off. He said, I'm pissed.
No, he didn't win, sir. You still wrong.
Right. No, yeah, he didn't win. He won because you wasn't there, but as far as the thing against Scott,
He didn't win the tech fight, no.
He didn't win.
He didn't win the tech fight? Okay.
No.
That's what I thought. I thought he didn't win no tech fight, man. He get all the time about I won the tech
No.
fight. I won the tech fight. Don't lie, bro. Come on now. Keep it real. First of all,
No, Savage never said he won.
No. Talk about Septon.
Mm-hmm.
Septon said, let me pull it up.
No, he did not, Stepdog. He did not.
Septon put up here. Let's see. Septon.
No, I think he meant to put you in it. You auto-correct it. You know iPhone do that shit. You changed it now.
That what Stepdog is on the iPhone?
I don't know. I may have funny.
A20.
Yeah, he got one of them A phones.
A52.
Because he like it in the A.
That's
why he used A52. That explains why he's so far behind the stream. He's waiting for the phone to catch up.
Ooh, he said he like it in the A. Damn. That's
correct.
Yeah, he beat Septon's ass.
Yeah, correct.
But he didn't beat Peachy.
Yeah. Scott Peachy was
Peachy
is Peachy,
All right, y'all go take a coffee break on this one. I got a caller coming in.
All right.
Yo, you live.
Easy. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on? I told y'all to take a coffee break. This a long. Y'all think I'm long-winded? Y'all think I'm long-winded? This long-winded mother. But Dave, man, what's up, bro?
Hey, originally I was going to talk about WWDC.
Yes, sir.
But we don't have like 20 hours to do that.
Of course
what
not.
I wanted to say is one of the things that came up in my live stream today when I was talking about it was the idea of like how a company like Apple has all these different things they have to work on because they manufacture all the hardware and software and they can spread themselves things, and that can be a problem.
Yeah.
And then I referenced you as a creator and the fact that you put in all this hard work and, you don't put out trash. I know you toss videos all the time, even, the fact that you drop videos every day and how you run your own business and all that. And I referenced, that's very similar to like the idea of when Apple has everything in one basket in the ecosystem, right? You don't have somebody editing videos for you or shooting for you. You're doing it all. And so I just wanted to say, thank you for doing that. Thank you for also taking time, when you hop into people's live streams, when you do these streams every Wednesday, and continuing to bless us that are developing and working into becoming creators as well.
I like this guy, man. This guy, man, I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm humble, man, and I all bullshit aside, right? And I know we talk a lot of shit here on this streams, but when I wake up every morning, I think about how could I help someone every day, right? Whether or not it's on YouTube or in real life. I ain't say real life. Real life is YouTube too. But when I'm at my business and stuff like that. But this is what I do, man. I feel that I'm on this earth to do something. And I think that every day, man, 7 days a week, I try to bless somebody by giving them either knowledge, but when I post my videos or doing any, a lot of different things. But I really appreciate you. I didn't catch your live streams today because I was preparing for my live stream. So, but I did glance over your live stream, but I really do appreciate it that you give me a shout out, man. And we go do a podcast together, man. We go talk, man. We go have a good conversation.
I'm looking forward to it. Say, if anything, just check out maybe the last 10-15 minutes, put it on double speed because you know how that is.
Oh yeah, I'm long-winded like you, man. We go, but we gonna chop it up, man. I'm gonna hit you up in your DM, man, and we gonna set it up, and we gonna have some fun, man. Me and you, Michael Pepper. We gonna have a very good live stream. We gonna be geeky, bro. We gonna talk a lot of stuff, man. And
is it gonna be like a 24-hour stream?
It ain't gonna be a 24-hour stream. It's gonna be 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, but it's gonna be nice.
One of y'all gonna talk then. I guess one of y'all gonna talk.
Thank you very much, Michael Pepper. I really do appreciate it, man. Salute to you, bro. And I'm gonna hit you up in your DM.
Okay.
Thank you. Michael Pepper, y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna have a good conversation with Michael Pepper. We gonna talk,
He
man.
did it like sexual chocolate.
Yeah, we
Michael Pepper.
Yeah. Michael Pepper, y'all. Michael Pepper, y'all. Yes. But look, I glanced on the stream today, and when he was live streaming, when I was preparing for my stream, and but he was talking about Apple. His stream was called WWDC something, and I watched some of it, but I was preparing for my stream, so I couldn't hang around. Yeah, man, I really do appreciate it. I'm a humble guy, man. Yeah, I might talk a lot of stuff.
I'm not
man.
chilling, Mims. Leave me the fuck alone.
I might talk a lot of stuff, man, on my live streams. But when y'all watch my videos, bro, I put a lot of work into my videos, man.
Yeah, you put a lot of work.
Yeah, I put a lot of work in my videos, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do.
What's up, TLM?
Yo,
what's
up?
What up, Tech Alumni?
Hey, look, you say both of y'all being long-winded shows the passion that you guys have for tech. I don't mind it. I respect the hell out of it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man, don't egg that man on. Heroic, we be on this mug at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, man. We long-winded because we have the passion for tech, man. But I'm long-winded. I noticed I was long-winded when I turn on my cameras, when I make a video. And when
it should be like an hour, don't
it'd be like an hour. And I had to condense it down to 8 to 9 minutes. It's very difficult to condense an hour-long video because me just rambling on. But you know what? Don't get me wrong. The iPrompter helped me out. The iPrompter
I need to get an iPrompter.
I need to get an iPrompter. The iPrompter helped me. You know why? Because the iPrompter keeps me focused on the subject.
Yes.
The iPrompter helped me out. And I don't have those hour-long recording sessions. It's now like 20 minutes. And I condense it down to about 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes. So the iPrompter helped me out a lot. I love it.
The iPrompter must tell you, shut up, Eric. You covered that.
No. I type
shut your ass up.
No,
please.
You know what the iPrompter does when I'm typing my script, right? And I'm typing long-winded scripts. I'm saying to myself, damn, that intro is so long. Yeah, I do type up a long, at least 5, 10,000, 15,000 words that I type in my scripts. It's a long script. It's long scripts. It takes me hours to type up a script, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. It takes me hours because I type up my scripts as I go along. Like it takes me a long time to type up. but it's all worth it.
It's worth it. Scripting's great.
Yeah, it's all worth it. It's because it's me. It's my thoughts. It ain't like I'm reading somebody else's thoughts. It's my thoughts. So that's why I like teleprompters, because it's my thoughts. It is keeping me focused on one of the good things about a teleprompter is you don't say the same shit over and over and over. You stick to whatever you need to say, you know.
So what you're saying is you're not like
oh yeah, the and the does. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you before I had a teleprompter, when I watched my videos, all I was like and after the teleprompter, you don't hear no uhs and does, right? I flow with it. Every now and then you might hear
yeah, because you might have freestyled during that part.
Right,
yeah,
I freestyled. You could tell when I really freestyle. When I go on script, you could tell. It's because it's like yeah, you know. But other than that, I pretty
like
much
so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you know, that's it.
I'm live. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm live. Give me a second.
That nigga Lewis said, ain't this some shit?
Yeah, the eye prompter. The eye prompter.
You stupid, Gary.
Give me a second.
Let the AC blow. Hey.
Yeah. Oh Lord, y'all really going hard now. Something needs to teleprompter. Ooh, damn.
It's not wrong.
Damn. I mean, look, WWDC was a great conference. This is what they do every year. We get pissed off about how they don't do this and they don't do it. It was boring and all that. It's a developers. It's about the OS. It's about developers. It ain't got nothing to do with average people. That's the difference between fucking techies and people that don't know tech. I always talk about that. It's the difference between tech enthusiasts
and they don't know.
Right. And real techies, right? Techies know what it's for. We go through this every year. Just like what Google did, right? They had a developers conference.
It's a developers conference, man. It gets so down and dirty in the dirt. Like if you want to get Nerd City, it's like it's not what you think. We're lucky that they even announced hardware to satisfy the press. You know,
the hardware is the gimmick part, right?
Correct.
Think about this, right? WWDC, they usually, before they started announcing iPhones back in the day, WWDC was all about software. It's all about the developers. So when you do get hardware at a developers conference, that's just a little icing on the cake. And look, they know what they're doing. They want to be, on Forbes magazine. They be on TV and all that. Say, oh my God, Apple just announced a new a new Mac. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. It's not for anything else. It's for the fanfare. They could have held on until the iPhone event, or they could have had, because Apple got 3 more events. They come out with their summer event, and they got the iPhone event, and then they might have an iPad event. So I mean, they're gonna have at least two more events before the end of the year. So Apple, Samsung does it too. I mean, Samsung has 3 events a year. They had their first one already. Then they got the Z4 event, and then they come out.
Z, and then
Yep.
So
the A line was a waste of time. It was nice looking, but man, they wasted everybody's time with this A line.
Oh yeah, A-line. They took a year off.
That's what they did.
They took a year off. It's what they call it, the TikTok cycle. The TikTok cycle, right? This was a talk. This is a talk cycle, right?
Stupid to me. Why are you gonna call him the bootleg Jesus?
Because he said they don't accept Braves fans. So he said,
oh well, yeah. I'm sorry, Jesus. You have to go.
I was about to cuss him, but I said I'd be nice. Yeah.
Oh, you could have just put Jesus in timeout.
I could have, but
yeah. I mean,
but you let him stay.
I let him stay.
Man.
Right.
He's in detention.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, man, I think when we look at these conferences and these events and all that stuff, I mean, look, when Apple come out with the iPhone event, they go sit on stage for an hour and a half and talk a lot of shit. All the stuff they're gonna announce at this iPhone event is gonna be all leaked out. We gonna know everything about it. It ain't nothing that we don't know.
Can you put up Septian's comment?
I mean, man.
All right, here we go. Septian, down. What's going on? Savage. F your name. F your stuff. F this. F your. Bro.
SS number. F your setup. Your fake divide.
Divide. University. Bro, you know so crazy? Divide University come on TV like all day. Like they be telling you, Divide University. You can get your degree in 6 months. You could get your bachelor's degree. You could get, your associate's degree. You could get a master's degree in less than 1 year. Go to divideuniversity.com.
That's a lot of
sign up.
It took Septian a long time to type that.
Yeah.
That takes a lot longer than 4 hours, by the way.
That was an angry response.
You
big man. He big man.
See, I don't think Septian and Salvage Scientists need a tech fight because they ain't gonna talk about tech. They gonna need a referee to kind of,
He said, Septian, you need some milk.
Because they're not gonna talk about tech. All they gonna do is be cursing each other out for 2 hours. They ain't nothing about that tech fight gonna be about tech. It's gonna be about them calling them each other motherfuckers. That's it. Now, I think they need to think about if they're gonna have a tech fight, they need to talk about tech. But if they're gonna have a cuss out fight, then they can have a demonetized video and just, and hopefully that'll end it.
Well, neither one of them are monetized, so yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, well they can have it on each other channel. They ain't ain't no money involved. So
somebody creative channel, and then they go on that channel, and then that'll be.
I told them they can do it in members only. I don't monetize any of them shits.
Members only,
Hey, shout out to the people that's texting me. Listen, man, y'all showing me love on my text message. Thank y'all guys very much. I got about 5 or 6 text messages. People telling me they didn't want to call in, but they would say they love. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out to people overseas. Shout out to other people. I'm seeing a lot of text messages coming through with like, damn, that I ain't never seen a number this long in my life. So shout out to y'all guys. I'm getting a lot of text messages from y'all.
That's some
you might have Lucifer and Jesus in your text.
So let me say this, that the phone be available on Wednesdays.
All
right. Just want y'all to know that the phone be available on Wednesdays. Don't call me Thursday. Don't call me Friday. Don't call me Saturday. Don't call me Sunday. Don't call me Monday. Don't call me Tuesday. Call me on Wednesday.
Because somebody asked me to do call-ins. Somebody asked me to start doing call-ins. You know what Sam I'm gonna use for that shit?
Right.
The one in the iPad. The one that's not in no phone except for on Wednesdays.
I'm using the Galaxy S22 Ultra with a SIM in it for this live stream. I don't use the device for nothing else. I use the Galaxy S22 Ultra for live stream. That's it.
Damn it, Eric.
I know. I use the iPad Pro for my teleprompter. And I use the Galaxy S22 Ultra for phone calls for the live stream. My daily drive is the V60 and the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and what else? Whatever device I'm reviewing. I always have 3 phones on me, so whatever device I'm reviewing for a video, I always have. That'd be my 3rd device. But the Galaxy S22 Ultra is not my daily driver.
Well, Septian, he showed up to the last tech fight and you didn't. So
bang.
Try again, sir.
Septian, yes, it is the ice cream man. That happens here. It's 109 today.
And I promise you, when he go down the street, everybody want ice cream.
Mr. Softy.
He make tons of money. Yep. Oh man, it's been a fun one. So who's streaming tomorrow?
So we know Ike, but I think Mike is with you tomorrow. So
Yeah, so
Ike,
I'm doing the podcast with Tech King Mike tomorrow. He might still go live on this channel, but I'm doing the it's gonna be a good one, man. Me and Tech King Mike go chop it up for the podcast, which is gonna be live on this channel tomorrow, but it's gonna be taken down and going on the other channel Monday, and it's going to be on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and everything else. So check it out. Podcasts. Yeah, I finally got it all over the place. I'm all over the place now. Podcasts.
Yeah.
You know,
so then after
I hear you,
will
Chris.
be TK Bay and Juan.
What's good with you, Mig?
What's up, Mig?
Then Savage, 7 p.m. on Friday. Then LaShawn at 9.
Ignorant Hours, 9
and
p.m.
There's a members only event on Saturday.
And I haven't drank since the last members only, but I think I'm a pregame on Friday.
Okay.
Be fucked up.
But no. GG, you
Okay.
can't do it. Because
Why?
Saturday you might not drink because
No, I'm drinking Saturday.
Okay, all right.
I always drink for the members only.
Okay. Well, I'll be there because I'll be drinking too.
I'm not a lightweight. I can hang.
There you go. So members only Saturday, and then Sunday, Hefe.
Hey, now isn't Slang back? Isn't Slang back to streaming on Saturday? Because he did it last Saturday night.
I think so. Yeah, he's back. Yep. Slang is back.
I know why Sean been flying under the radar.
You, Sean?
Said, hey, they talking all this Apple shit, and I don't want to hear it.
Right, I ain't gonna be there.
Then Monday at noon, Juan. You got I think T will be. I think T or C. I know T is supposed to be going on vacation.
Yeah,
again.
I'm like that.
If T is in the building, let us know if you're still streaming Monday. Let us know. And then Tuesday, you got to go to GG. You gotta go.
It's a must.
Yeah, we're gonna do call-ins for your troubleshooting and shit on Tuesdays.
All right, there you go. We're gonna have a call in on troubleshooting. So check it out. And then Wednesday be right back here.
Right back here.
You don't need cable. And look, for people that always talk about tech is boring, when you got live tech streams every day, how could it be boring? Like, how could tech be boring?
Now I'm gonna be real honest. If you're in the phones and you don't have an A line anymore, you have the 21 FE, you've got the S22 Ultra, and then you've got the Z Fold that's starting to go the wrong way. Then you got Apple. Then it get boring. But if you just expand your horizons,
just a little,
you get bored.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
If you're bored with tech, there's an easy solution to find out why you're bored. What you do is you go to your restroom, you turn the lights on. There's a giant reflective piece of glass. You look right in the middle of that, and there's your problem.
Hey,
you.
Okay.
Unless
T
you're
said he'll be back
septic,
on
you
town.
might
on
not have
Monday.
one of those.
All right.
If you're septic, you might not have one of those reflective things in the bathroom.
I mean, I've seen what he wears. So he does get dressed in the
Oh yeah, that's right. Lulu's at 7 on Monday.
But that was Photo D's request, so we're gonna take off.
I mean, we can't leave until he come back anyway.
No, we ain't going nowhere. We got another.
Oh shit!
Another 18 minutes.
So Septian has a question. Why wouldn't he have a mirror, Scoop?
Same reason your black ass didn't have a chair, sir.
Same reason, nigga. And that's in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Big Migs, I want to answer this question right here. Easy was not lying about the LG Velvet. Obviously, thank you for verifying that I don't be lying on my videos. It's very snappy. She has a T-Mobile version. Look, check this out right there. And you know what's so funny? The LG Velvet, you get that device for $200. Under $200 in some case. Think about this. I put that in my blind camera test. Under $200 phone that kept up with flagships. I love blind camera tests. I'm going to do more of them. And I'm going to always take a cheap, low-end device and put it against high-end devices for a blind camera test. And the reason why I do that is because people look at a name brand and they always pick it.
That fucking chair too, Scoop.
Hey,
we were sending them money.
Hey, Bear. I have a chair.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Y'all don't remember that stream? And everybody was like, well, give me a cash app. We'll buy you a chair.
Yeah, I remember.
We'll buy one from the Walmart. You can go pick it up.
Yeah.
Now you acting like you didn't have. You didn't have.
Oh, that was accepting, huh?
Yes. Now he acting like he never went without a chair.
No.
Just like he never said he wanted to fuck Caitlyn.
Right.
Ooh. So when we talk about
of all the Kardashians, he picked.
When we talk about smartphones, and I'm gonna take this down because we almost about ready to get out of here.
What are we talking about when we talk
about smartphones? It's always the case. If you take away the name brand and just show them the footage, everybody will pick the device that's always the cheaper device in the blind camera test. And when you show them what device it was, they change their mind. You always got you got a lot of people that's not honest. You have a lot of people that's not honest. So when we do these blind camera tests, and at the end of the video, we show the device, and what fucking people does, they go all the way to the end of the device and they say, oh, that was the, so they pick the device the special device, right? The flagship is always a device. But when I looked at the blind camera test, when I looked at the comments is always for the 9 flagship. It's always the 9 flagship that always win. So why is that? Why is the on blind camera test?
Oh my god!
Yes,
So why is that on blind camera test? Your favorite device never wins. Why? Why is that? Why is that the Samsung and Apples never win? Why? You know?
Well, I mean, I think if you take out certain cameras, so if you get rid of the Pixel line, if you get rid of the new Samsung 22 Ultra, and you go back to the old days, it's because there were things that people didn't like about certain, that they might be able to see. But I think it's clear when you see the tests of what you're saying. Like today, your video, the Ultra one, right?
Yeah, the Ultra one.
It was clear that the Ultra one. But I think right now, what's going on with people is so if I take a picture of a landscape, I'm probably not going to see as much difference on a landscape that I will when I'm saying, okay, I want to have something in the foreground, the middle ground, and the background.
Right.
And then as I go up to the flagship that has the bigger sensors, I'm going to see bokeh, I'm going to see in focus, and then I'm going to see. So a lot of people don't look for that kind of stuff, and they don't also just accept that some cameras are better at doing things and that's what the camera channels do a great job at.
Yeah.
You can like a Fuji or a Sony if it suits you.
Yes, absolutely.
You can like a Canon if it suits you. Every camera is going to be different, and you just got to find the one that works for you, that you like.
It's hard to tell Sony camera fans that because ain't nothing beat that. The Sony AS4. Nobody beating that goddamn the camera. When the full came out. People say that's the best camera on the planet. They don't mind spending $7,500, $6,500 on it,
Well, I can't believe it.
They don't mind spending $6,500 on it, sir.
Look at my face.
What are you talking about? $6,500? What are you talking about? You talking about
the Sony
Sony A1?
A74.
A74 is $2,500.
How much is it? How much?
It's $2,500. It's cheaper than A7S III.
The A7S3
was
the A7S III is $3,500.
Okay, $3,500.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I thinking? I'm thinking.
You're thinking of A1.
You're thinking of Sony
A1. I'm thinking A1. I'm thinking A1. Yeah.
That is their. That is
safety and
yeah, I did the A1. A1. I'm talking about 3,500. I'm adding $3 more thousand on it. You know what I'm saying? 65. I'm saying 65. I meant $3,500. Right? I was talking about the
7.4 slide 35.
Sizzled right now.
It's only 25. I thought it came out at 3,500.
No, A74 is cheaper. Yeah.
So
if you are a video person, not us talking head, but if you're like out in the field on the set, A7S3 is the way you go.
Right.
Because the A74 has rolling shutter. Like it's just
really.
It's really meant to be. You're doing a talking head like this. Put on the gimbal, slow transition, all that stuff. It has a crop at 4K 60 where so it's basically APS-C camera at 4K 60. So there's a lot of stuff that is weak on, but it's $1,000 cheaper. So if you're cool with 4K 24, 4K 30 on your talking head, that's $1,000 you save.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm out of the camera game right now because I ain't buying shit. I'm good with what I got. Everything that I have right now, I'm good. I got Canon 90D, SL3, M50s, Canon.
Canon 90D is good.
I got the Canon 80D.
I was looking at the Canon 90D.
Shit, I got the Canon 90D, the Canon 80D, M50, the SL3 with Sigma lenses. Baba bullshit. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm good, baby.
Excepting he was pegging your ass last night too, Paul.
Whoa.
Paul.
I got this one.
Oh, Scoop got some cameras. I didn't know, Scoop. I had no idea.
We got that one.
Is it whole ass camera time? Whole ass camera time, Scoop.
Look at that.
I got that one, and then I got the GH5.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Fuji man in the building.
Fuji, bro.
Fuji. That's it.
Might be another one by the end of the year.
Fuji, bro.
Yeah.
There might be another one by the end of the year.
There you go.
What you gonna need another one for? How many cameras?
Another one.
Not enough, mother.
Another one. See, Scoop is doing what I did when I first bought my Canon cameras. I just kept buying them because I wanted a whole bunch of them.
No, sir. I'm not buying them because I want a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. I'm buying them because the second body was needed for when I go shoot.
Oh,
but what you buying the next one for? Like you said, you're buying another one this year. So you need one. Huh?
Yo, they giggling there.
Oh, you're okay. Didn't know.
Look at Mim's comment.
What Mim say? Scoop my food, but
no, go up.
Oh my god.
T said I thought T was looking. I thought he was looking outside of.
That's fine.
Hey, Ish. What I'm using now is the Canon M50 Mark.
That's a Mark II.
Yeah, the M50 Mark II is good.
Oh yeah, he got the M50 Mark II. There you go. Yeah, it is. Look at that quality. Hell yeah. Yeah, that quality. Shit, you ain't got to buy those $5,000 camera to get good quality. All you got to do is look at that. That's it. What more do you need? What more do you need?
Nothing.
Seven stops of my image stabilization.
What more do you need when you got a quality like that?
I thought he was gonna get that D. I thought he was gonna get that D name, but I don't think he's getting it. I don't think he's gonna get that S2.
S2.
If I'm gonna spend that kind of money on a video centric camera, I'm buying a GH6.
Okay, he's gonna get the Panasonic GH6. Okay,
yeah, it is.
Because then I'm spending $2,500, and I don't have to buy a fan. It's built.
Well, actually,
the camera's getting hot, man.
No. If you look at everybody that tested it, you really don't need that fan.
I know. I was being facetious.
Yeah. You don't need that fan. I don't know why Fuji made it.
Wait. Fuji made it.
They made a fan. They were like, if you're gonna run like 4K 60
for my climate, that's why they made the fan.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's for your climate.
Because at 77 like room temperature, it's a monster.
Yeah,
it's not even trying to overheat now.
Yeah, but 130 degrees.
When I take this out to the desert,
yes,
I'm gonna need that fan expeditiously. You send me that fan.
Yeah.
Hey, I understand, Heroic. I understand.
Look at that, the Canon.
I'm right now, Heroic.
M6.
I'm keeping all my
Put up D-Mem's comment.
all my stuff is staying in the house. I'm taking my phones with me on the outside.
Yeah.
Put up the other one at the bottom. Fan for a camera. Mims. It shoots 6.2K open gate, 422 10-bit to the card in the camera. It needs the fan.
It needs the fan. Yeah, if it's shooting that high quality, man, that 422, man, you need a fan.
Open gate 422, so it's using the entire sensor.
The entire sensor.
3x2.
Yes, it's a lot, man. That's a lot.
The cool part about that is it'll allow you to crop your video vertically without losing any fidelity.
Somebody heard.
Yep. But there it is, man. I mean, we talked about Apple. We talked about a lot of things tonight, and we wanted to talk about it because Apple had their keynote address, and we wanted to give it a fair shake. And I think we did.
Yes, Sean.
We gave it a fair shake, right? So far,
Oh, that's a foul.
We gave it a fair shake. The next event. What's the next event? Is August, right? The Nothing Phone coming out in 2 weeks?
Yep, Nothing Phone.
Oh my God! Oh, that's gonna be.
So what you're saying is nothing's coming out?
Oh, there's gonna be a stream, y'all. Y'all just don't know when that Nothing Phone come out. We gonna
rip the new one like
they gonna get ripped.
Unless he hired money to pay.
You said like stepdog.
Oh, they gonna treat the Nothing Phone like Septon. They gonna treat the Nothing Phone like Septon. I mean, look, we gonna give it a fair shake. I don't know. I don't think I'm buying it. I don't think I'm buying this shit. But
I think it's gonna be cheap enough to buy it.
Yeah, if it's
gonna get it.
If it's $500, it's $5.99, $6.99. I'll
They
buy
saying
it.
like $6 something, ain't they?
Man, I hear some report that the bitch gonna be about close to $1,000.
Because of mid-range processor, it's not a good deal.
Nah, I heard
6A. That's terrible. That's a terrible buy.
Because if it's going against the 6A, then it got to be about $500.
Yeah.
If you got a mid-range processor, but they gonna put about 6 gigs of RAM in it, 8 gigs of RAM in it. That's it. But it's a new phone. You can't do $1,000. Can't do it. Now they could do. See, Carl could do what he did with OnePlus. He came up with the $399 phone. They creeped up. So you come out with the cheap phone, you keep creeping up. Do the flagship killer 9, and you creep up like you did with OnePlus.
And bang.
That's what it did with OnePlus. It kept creeping up, and all of a sudden, OnePlus is at $1,000. Well, the OnePlus 10 Pro is $899, but the OnePlus 9 Pro was $1,100. So let's see what it's gonna be, man. We go call it down the middle, it all depends. If it's $5.99, $6.99, I might pick it up. But if it's not, if it's $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, fuck it, man. I ain't buying that.
Yeah, it can't be that. It cannot be that.
It can't do that. I mean, they gonna rip it up, and that's the whole thing. We gotta be unbiased about it. We gonna have a clear head about it.
Oh yeah, if it's a good phone, it's gonna be a good phone. But I know they're getting slammed off of GP.
Right. I mean, look, the first generation of cameras may not be that great. Like we already know that the cameras gonna probably be not, because the first OnePlus all the way up to the OnePlus 9. I mean, OnePlus 7 cameras was good, but that's about it. I mean, they went through 6 generations before the cameras got better. So I mean, if the Nothing Phone 1 come out and it's gonna have subpar cameras, 1080p display, if I throw a little 90 hertz on there, the operating system will be that dot matrix shit that I showed in my video. It's gonna be that dot matrix shit, and then there's gonna be a clear back. People saying it's gonna be a clear back for $599. I think it's gonna be a win. It's gonna get the 4A now. I mean the 6A. I said 4A. So it's gonna get the 6A. I think it's gonna be okay. But here's a problem: how they gonna sell it in the United States? People love carriers. People love the carriers. The 6A gonna be on the carrier. How they gonna do it? Carl Pay got to get with T-Mobile. Gotta get with T-Mobile.
It's gonna have to get with T-Mobile. Like people can't
say,
figure
hey,
out how to
please
buy
sell
a
my
phone without
phone.
it being on the carrier for some reason.
But if you go on the carrier, it's gonna be a little more expensive. It gotta be high. Can't sell for $5.99. Player gonna be $7.99. And then the carriers go do, add a line, get it for free, for 64 months.
T ain't joining Vigo gang.
I mean, would you buy another phone for 64 months? You always see them. They're going up from 24, 36, 42, 64. How many fucking months you need to pay off a phone?
12, 50,
100 months. I don't know. 100?
12, 50,
I mean, you see,
18?
I mean, when we saw 24 months, we were like, all right, cool. 24 months. Now the motherfuckers went to 36 months and then 42 months. 69 months. Hey, you be paying for
Except in like them months, 69 months.
You be paying for a phone in 2022. You'll be still paying on that phone for fucking 2028. You'll still be paying on that same phone.
Who let R. Kelly out?
I don't know.
R. Kelly. Don't be sorry at me, buddy. I didn't do nothing for you to be sorry at me.
Hey. Sep didn't want you to come see him, R. Kelly.
Oh.
All
right, guys. We go.
Said, what did he say? What did he say? Dang, what that song R. Kelly used to sing?
I like the best song I like right now from R. Kelly is Sex Weed.
Sex Weed?
Sex Weed.
Sex Weed.
Sex Weed. Sex Weed. WEED.
I thought they said Sex Meat.
All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Thank y'all guys very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate that. Don't forget about the live stream tomorrow. We're going to get it in tomorrow. I got Tech King Mike on the podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to Tech Preacher Podcast, baby. Hey. And we out of here later. What's that button? I can't find a button. Where the button? Put the goddamn button.
Can't find a hole?
I can't find a hole.
Ooh.